shade that excuse me, 2 that's darker. Yeah, 2 is darker. I'm doing, hey. What's a hey anyway? What is going on? Hey. What time is it? It is 12 o'clock. Let me get these brows together. Ooh, something's tickling me. Hey, how's everybody doing today? What is today? Monday? Yes, Monday. How's everybody doing on this fine Monday? Just filling my brows in. This is my brow pencil in 02. It's a little darker on the tail. And I'm using 01 in the front. Oh, snap, we on today? Yes, girl. I was supposed to come on at 6 o'clock, but the way my late lives are set up, I said, let me come on and do a little lunchtime something. But yeah, we on. We back. How you doing, girl? So yeah, so I'm using my brow pencils. This is in 01, which is a lighter brown, and then 02 I use on the ends because it's a more milk chocolate cool tone. So I like the tails to be a little darker. And yeah, so we're gonna fill it in. But what's going on, Marlena? How was your weekend? Just gonna fill my brows in. I went a little carried away with the brow, but yeah. We can always, blend that out. It's okay. I went a little ham with the brow. I really did, but it's okay. Yeah, 01 is the one I like. Yeah, no, I'm gonna do 02. Yes, let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna do 02. 02 is the lighter of the two. It was good. Friends came in from out of town. We had a good, yes. I know you tired, girl. You have a good old time. You be like, oh, I'm tired. But yeah, I decided to come on earlier because, it's just, I like to be, early. Yeah, so we're going to I should have used the lighter one in the front, but the brows are done, which is fine. Whatever. Yeah, because my 02 is lighter. It's more cool tone, but I feel like I like it more in the back. 02, and I like 01 in the front because 01 is like a true tone. But enough of me rambling. I'm going to move on. I'm going to clean up my brows with sand, Tarte Shape Tape. I want to get some of these. They closed my Ulta down. I used to walk to Ulta all the time and just get me some stuff. Now it's closed. And the nearest Ulta, I think, is like It's in Yonkers, which is another county. So it's not too far, but you have to drive. So it's super annoying. What's in the world? Let me see. What do you I don't understand what you mean. I understand what's in the world. Oh, okay. So I want to go to Ulta, but I have to drive. And I'm busy on the weekends, and hubby's off on the weekends, so I'm not able to go. So I don't know. I don't know when I'm gonna get over there, but I do want to get some more of these concealers. They're really good. I like them for like my brows, but people use them for their face and all of that. So I'm gonna try to work it out. Ooh. At least my shoulder's not bothering me. My back and my shoulder. It's not as painful, thank God. But I had a good little weekend. I was busy on Saturday and Sunday. I just was in the bed. So yesterday I chilled out. I was really relaxing. I was like, what's in the world? Why did they close? I don't know why. I don't know why they closed it. I was always in there. But I guess I'm not, I wasn't enough. But I'm platinum. I'm platinum, girl. That means I'm always in there. I got platinum points. I don't know why they closed it. But this is insane, and I'm just going to pull it down. I'm going to do that natural everyday look. Now, when it comes to me and being natural, it's natural to me is no makeup. So my natural look is going to have me some, it's going to have makeup on. You know what I'm saying? So let me turn my light up a little bit. Okay, let me turn it up a little brighter. Okay, so we got that. So what I'm going to do is, I'm not going to use this all over my lid. You can if you want to, but she's very special. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of my concealers. This is from e.l.f. I'm going to take, I have two concealers from e.l.f. that my back is feeling a little better. Thank you. Child, that back spasm is no joke. Because you'll be like, you'll just go to turn or to pick something up and like your whole body will jerk. Child, I don't like it at all. So I have two e.l.f. concealers. I'm going to use, this is the hydrating one. The one with the black top, I believe that's the one that's matte. Yeah, these are hydrating. So I'm going to take medium sand all over my lid. I'm not doing any shadow. So if I was going to work, this is what I would do. So I'm just going to take this concealer and put it all over my lid. What am I going to do? Okay, so I know I have more brushes in this. I always try to prepare prior to my lives. I know I took a brush out for this concealer, but I guess not. It's okay. So I'm going to take this brush. This is a Morphe M512. It's super big, so hopefully it does the job. Yep, it does. So I'm just going to, I'm looking in my mirror. My mirror's over here. So I'm just going to put this all over my lid. Because I may put some bronzer or something on my lid. So, in case I do that, I at least want something on my lid. Since I'm not doing any shadow. Usually if I'm in a rush, I'll just put, like I said, bronzer on my lid or in my crease. But I don't know if I want to do that yet. But I do want to prep them in case. If I don't, I'll just put like my MAC powder all over my lid and keep it cute. So this is going to be my everyday 1, 2, 3 makeup look. And I still dedicate time. Like when you guys consider doing an everyday makeup look, what is your routine? Do you just do concealer and foundation and a little powder, or you just do foundation and a little powder, or you do concealer and a little powder? Like what does everyday makeup look like, or what does that mean to you? Because usually I don't do anything. If I'm going to do every day, but I have to go somewhere, I'm just going to throw some lashes on. I'm not going to lie to you. Because I'm like, it's either glam or nothing. Have you ever seen those pictures where you see celebrities and they go makeup and without makeup? That's me. Like, there's no in between. I can't, like, half do it. If I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it all the way. Okay, so this is what we have. We have the brows on. And we have our base in case I do something on my lid. So I'm just going to leave that where it's at. I prep and prime my face already. My face is ready to go. I prepped under the eyes. Make sure you prep your skin. You get your moisturizer, your eye cream, your primer. Yes, I prime under my eyes too. I use primers. Let me show you guys what I did. So I used a bunch of stuff, but I'm going to show you my favorite primers. So this is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. I like this for like under my eyes because you want a smooth under eye. I love Tatcha, because she's really matte, but then she blends you out and blurs you. So these are my all-time favorite. And then you guys know I love my Huda Beauty. Love her for my everyday look. If I was going to do it everyday, just foundation and powder, this is my go-to. These are my lock-in and my blurs right here. I have this as well, the Becca Primer. It's very drying, so I tend not to use this because my skin is normal now. It's not oily anymore, thank God. So this I just use to prep my brows. Just prep my brows. And then this right here is Natural Radiance from MAC. This is good if you have normal to dry skin. This is fine for that. And then I also have this Hangover RX Primer from Too Faced. I use this as a moisturizer. I don't use it as a primer. But if you're very, very dry, this is a good primer for you. So I'm going to show you my foundation since we're not even jumping into eyes. We're going to just jump into face and see where it takes us. So I'm going to take my Huda Beauty. This is a different foundation. This is in Cinnamon. This is 40G. I brought some Makeup Revolution concealers because I have a lot of stuff and we all have to utilize them. Well, I have to utilize them. So I have my concealers in 10.5. Have you tried the Soft Matte by NARS? Got her right here. Love her. Love, love, love her. Just do foundation, concealer, powder, no eyeshadow or lashes. I do eyeliner and mascara on my natural lashes, and lipstick takes me about 15 minutes. You better than me, girl. Because it's either none or we doing something. I can't help myself. I can't help myself. I can't help myself. So I'm going to attempt to show you guys what my everyday face will be. Obviously, I'm on live, so it's going to take longer because I'm going to tell you guys what I'm doing. But my everyday, like I said, is no shadow, brows, lashes, concealer, and powder. And a soft contour and a soft highlight. That would take me 30 minutes. If I wasn't on live, it would take me 30 minutes to do the brows, the foundation, light concealer, light powder, light highlight, keep it moving, throw my lashes on, 30 minutes. But I'm going to attempt to show you guys on camera. So, but yes, the NARS Soft Matte is fire. I just really don't like NARS, their color range. NARS color range is very, very funny. Because like I said, I have Moray, I have Macao. They all are like, they either have a green undertone on me or they go to pink. So I have a bunch of NARS foundations. So I'm just going to put the foundation on my hand. Put the foundation on my hand and I'm going to just warm it up. You should always try to warm up your foundation on the back of your hand. Don't just go in with the foundation. So I'm going to spray my face. I want a dewy look today, so I'm going to go in with the Luminous Setting Spray from Morphe. Just to prep my skin a little more. And I'm just going to apply my foundation. Apply it, and then I'm going to blend it out with another brush. So I'm going to take my, what brush is this? This is a Real Techniques brush, the 405D. Yes, I just tried the Soft Matte in Tahoe. Didn't match quite right. Right. No, I'm telling you, NARS foundation and their undertones, it ain't right. So I'm just going to pounce this in. And I'm going to put this all over. Yeah, the undertones are so weird when it comes to NARS foundation. Like, 1 minute, Moray was perfect. Now, I tried it on live the other day and it didn't look good. I have Macau. Macau goes too pink on me. Like, I'm tired of buying high-end foundations and they're not working. I'm tired of it. And like I said, I'm a mixologist, so I'm going to mix it in and make sure it looks good. But why should I have to mix my foundation in order for it to look good? It should look good on site. I tried the Too Faced foundation. Terrible. The last time that Sephora had their VIB sale, let me get a little bit more foundation. The last time that Sephora had their VIB sale, I you know, went in saying I want 3 foundations. I don't want 2 foundations. I want 3 foundations. 1 for every day just to throw on, and 2 for full coverage. You know, I'm going live or I'm going out. I walked out with 3 foundations and I returned 2 of them. Like, why do I have to keep returning foundations because they don't look good on my skin tone? Like, I can't. I can make foundations work because I'm so used. I'm a makeup artist, so I can make my foundation work. You can tweak it with highlight, contour, you know, and all that other stuff. But why do we have to do that? It's so annoying. So annoying. Like, I'm super neutral, as y'all can see. I'm very neutral. But all my foundations are yellow foundations. Because that's all they have. Like, Huda Beauty's a little better with being neutral. But even her, like, her neutrals just go gray. I'm like, I can't. So I just work with what I got. And that's what I've been doing. So we gonna work with it. We're gonna pull it down and we just gonna work with it. It is what it is. There's no way of going around it. And then I think they said Pat McGrath has good foundations, but I don't want to keep trying hers either because her foundations are like $60. And I don't mind it being $60, her foundation, but it better work. I don't want to mix her foundation. Child. Her foundation is expensive, which is fine. Like I said, I love high-end foundation, but no, as long as it's going to work for me, I'm fine. And I need it to be full coverage because I love me some full coverage. So I'm just going to apply the foundation and then I'm going to blend it out. Blend it better. Yeah, but NARS Soft Matte, good foundation. You should. So what foundations? Yes, it's frustrating trying to find the right shade. I mean, not even shade. You got to remember that undertone. That undertone will get you. That undertone will get you, girl. Like, I'm putting on a little lighter just because I feel like I'm very yellow, which is fine, but I'm trying to like tone down that yellowness. But what foundations do you guys like? Even when I tried the Juvia's Place foundation, like, it's so hard. They're not getting these undertones right. Like, her foundation is beautiful on the skin. If you get your right shade, try, you're fine. You don't have your right shade, you're going to be in trouble. You're going to be in some trouble. I'm just lightening it up a little bit with this NARS Soft Matte. Just a little bit. Just added a little bit. Because as y'all can see, it's clearly not my tone. I have a problem with most shades are either too yellow or too red for me. Right. And then we have to stick with it being yellow. But I'm cool. I'm a cool undertone. I'm cool and I'm neutral. So like I said, Huda Beauty is the closest one I can get to match my tone. But child. And I don't even think, and then when you go in store, they don't even have all the shades available. So it's like, okay, say I did find my shade. They don't even have it in store. Like, I can't. But yeah, I just make my foundation work. I just make it work with the highlight and the contour and the powder. And keep it moving. Because it don't work. And then with the summertime, like, you know, like, I'm not as neutral. I'm kind of like neutral golden. And it's just, child. But I just, you know, I just make it work. I really like the Estee Lauder Double Wear. I like the Tint Idole. That's not Estee Lauder, right? No, that's Lancome. I like the Lancome Tint Idole. The Double Wear from Lancome, I would have to go into Macy's to get matched. And Macy's is literally right there. So most like one of these days I'm going to go and get matched. Hopefully before the year is out, I'll go get matched. Because, child, it's hard. They think everybody's red. They think, you know, like nobody's like red. Like, and not everybody's red. Like, look, I'm still trying to like lighten it up a little bit because it's still a little too yellow for me. Trying to make it more neutral. But then we're going to move on to the highlight and all of that. So you'll see how I balance it out. But most of the time, like even when I'm watching it live on my own, black women of color, we have to do the foundation first. Then we have to neutralize it. Why do we have to do that? I can't. So I'm just going to blend up here. Because you know I'm not putting any foundation on my forehead. It ain't working. It's not working. It's not going to happen. Okay. So now that we have that, I'm going to move on to my concealer. So I'm going to use some Makeup Revolution. So first I'm going to go in with C12. And I'm just going to put that under my eyes. So this one is close to the foundation. So that's what I like to do. I like to color correct first. I stopped doing a lot of things as far as makeup is concerned. Because of, you know, what the world is going into. I just stopped wearing makeup altogether. So I'm just literally, so since I haven't been on live, I haven't been wearing any makeup. So I'm now getting back into makeup. So I'm going to color correct with this shade that is close to the foundation. Don't forget around your mouth. And I'm just going to blend that in. So Makeup Revolution, their concealers are really, really affordable. They are very close to the Tarte Shape Tape. So if you don't want to spend $30 per concealer, I mix and match. I have both. I have the Tarte Shape Tape and I have the Makeup Revolution. The only thing with the Makeup Revolution, they're same. I started wearing back makeup. Yeah. So with the Makeup Revolution, their undertones are just like what I've been saying. The undertones are child. Okay, so you really just have to go in with an open mind and know that you're gonna have to tweak your foundation, okay, and your concealers. Okay, so now that I have that, I'm gonna go in with C10.5 as my brightener. And I'm just gonna brighten right there. Have you tried Too Faced concealer? Yeah, I have them. I have a few shades of the Too Faced. I have a few of them. I have sand. I have warm sand. I have cookie. I have butter. What is that? Butterscotch. I have a few of them. That's what I want to go back to Ulta for. But I'm so mad that they closed my Ulta. Because I want to get some, because I see some women using it as foundation. You can use it as foundation, contour, and highlight. So I want to try some of them as a foundation. So I'm just going to highlight right here. With this is C10.5. Okay. And then I'm going to contour as well. I love the Makeup Revolution concealer. I like the loose powder set. I don't have the loose powder. I have to go back in there and see what else they got. Since they closed mine, I really don't even know what they have anymore. Like what's new. So I'm going to go in with the Juvia's Place contour. And this is in B-E-N-I-N, Benin, I believe. Benin. I need this out of here. So we're just going to do something simple. It may not seem simple, but it's very simple because we ain't doing no shadow. So I'm going to blend out my contour. I'm not going to let my contour sit. We're going to blend this out. I'm going to let under my eyes sit most definitely because I need that definition. So this is my everyday face. We're going to highlight, we're going to contour, but it's just very soft. I'm going to take my foundation brush and I'm going to blend that contour. Hey, Jessica. How are you, babe? We just in here talking about foundations and concealers and what works for you guys, and I'm showing you what work, like what I have to tweak, and so we just talking about some makeup. So if you want to drop what kind of foundation you use, concealer, powder, all that, we are here to discuss. So I finally picked up some Sacha Buttercup powders. So I have I believe this is light Buttercup. Yes, this is Buttercup Light. And then this is the regular Buttercup. So I have the two shades. I literally just opened the boxes up. So I'm going to be using this today to set under my eyes. So this is my little trial and error day because I have never used this powder. I'm literally taking it off right now. I love the way you do your hair. It's very beautiful. Oh, thank you so much, Jessica. I truly appreciate that. Thank you so much. Huda Beauty. Yes, girl. I loves me some Huda. But I wish I could just go into the store and say, let me get this foundation. That like, if I could have 20 foundations just to rotate, that's my dream. I know foundations are very, very hard to do. Very hard to do because of the undertones. But can y'all try? Just try. Try. So let me open the other one up because I'm going to start to set because this is an everyday 1, 2, 3 phase. We gonna get this together. Yes, I love Huda Beauty. She gets a lot of flack because she copies a lot from the black, but I'm not gonna go there today. But yeah, she gets a lot of flack for copying certain things. But her products are good, so I mean, look. You know what I mean? Look. I can't knock somebody's hustle, girl. I mean, you know. So we have our contour. We're gonna start to blend out. I picked up some brushes. Happy Moon Day, Goddess. Oh, thank you, Tavara. How you been? Yeah, but she got a lot of flack because she was copying, girl. I'm like, you can't be copying people like that, girl. Okay, so Morphe has been going on sale a lot. Your makeup looks beautiful. I love wearing makeup. Thank you. Me too, girl. I'm just starting to get back into it because I have not. So Morphe brushes have been going on sale. So try to catch them. Don't forget to like and comment the don't forget to like the live, share the live, and comment on the live. Okay, guys. So yes, this is a Morphe E48. I love it. I'm about to use it under here. Morphe has been having a lot of brush sales. I love Morphe brushes. They are my favorite brushes besides MAC. But MAC brushes are very expensive. I got a lot of them because I work there. But MAC brushes are amazing. So I would say if you don't want to spend $30 on one brush, which I understand, try to get you some Morphe brushes. Their brushes are amazing. And they've been having, I think Morphe is a woman. I think she's a white woman that owns Morphe, I believe. So, it's a woman-owned brand, and which is dope. So she's been having a lot of brush sales, 40% off, 70% off. So I bought a lot of brushes for myself and for my kit for when I do makeup on other people. So this is a good concealer brush. This is a E48. So I would say, listen, y'all. Get you some brushes. It is all about the tools. I would say it's all about the tools, but I don't want you to go out, like I said, and spend go and spend money on a brush for $30. I don't want you to do that. But the tools are amazing. So I would say if you don't want to go get some MAC brushes, please get you some Morphe brushes because they are amazing. And I literally am obsessed with this brush. Just opened her up and I'm obsessed with her. Okay, so we're just going to blend. Whatever is left, I'm going to put on my chin. So this is my little everyday something 1, 2, 3. And I love how this blended out. Yes, I love how this just blended out my under eye. And another key, do not rush your concealer. The first concealer I used was 12.5. That was my concealer that matches my foundation. I could go in, put it on, and blend that out. But when it comes to your highlighting concealer, please do not rush it. Let it get tacky. The only thing I like tacky is my concealer and my lash glue. Other than that, I can't stand nobody that's tacky. So we're just going to blend that in. Okay. And I feel like I'm going to set her because she's ready to go. She is ready to go. I'm going to take that same brush, but I'm going to flip it. What setting powder are you using? I'm going to test out for the first time. I just opened them up right here on live. My Sacha Buttercup. I've been hearing a lot. I've been hearing a lot about this Sacha Buttercup powder. And I've never picked her up. So they had a sale, girl. Everybody having sales, girl. So this, it was, I think, $10 off. I think this was originally $22, and I got each of them for $12 a piece. So I'm not mad at that. So yeah, I just looked up Sacha Buttercup setting powder, and it brought me to Sacha Cosmetics. And we picked up some of the powders. So I'm going to use the light first, because you know I love me a bright under eye. But it is an everyday look, so you know I still got to do my bright under eye. The brush that I use to blend out my concealer is the E48. But I'm going to use this same brush to set under my eyes. The only thing is I'm going to flip it over. That's a great deal. I'm telling you, Tavara, I said, oh, that's a $10 off. Okay, but yeah, I went to Sacha I just looked up Sacha Buttercup. Those powders are lovely. I cannot wait to, hopefully I love them. So the same brush that I'm using to blend out my concealer, which is a dream, so please get this brush. And I'm not sponsored, but look, I love me some good brushes. I'm going to take the same brush, but I'm going to flip it. So this has the product on it. I'm going to put the powder on the other side. So I'm just going to get a little bit of the Sacha Buttercup Light in the cap. And I'm just going to set it. So I'm going to blend it first. And then I'm going to flip it over. Right? Yeah. I've been hearing a lot about these powders. And I'm excited to see if I like them. Because you know I'm a banana powder girl. I loves me some banana powder from Benai. Like, you can't talk to me about setting powder if you're not talking about Benai. Okay? Okay, so it looks good. I'm baking, so I'm going to press it in first, and then I'm baking. So I pressed it in first, now I'm baking. So I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. You know I love to bake. I loves me a bright under eye. So I'm gonna set, push it all the way in, and then I'm gonna get some more powder, and I'm going to bake now. Okay, I'm gonna get me a little bit more because I want to bake. Okay, you're just gonna be baking. Okay, so I'm gonna bake. And my under eyes look very smooth. Okay, Sacha. Okay, so I'm gonna use the other one to undercut. So this was the Sacha Buttercup Light that I used. I'm gonna use a regular Sacha Buttercup to cut my cheek. You know I love to cut my cheek, but I'm not going to bake it. So, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set my face first since we're doing an everyday look. So I'm gonna take my mineralized skin finish in, not dark golden. Wow, I need to try that. Ciao. I am impressed. I'm impressed. So these are my favorite powders. MAC powders, I don't know how much this is. When I left, the last time I worked for MAC in 2020, January 2020 was the last day I stepped on a MAC floor. These powders were $34. God only knows how much they are now. But these powders are amazing if you want a natural finish. That's why they're called skin finishes. So I love this powder just for when you want to just set your face, but you don't want to look overdone. Now, I love the Studio Fix powders, but that's for more of a heavier look or a more full coverage look. Usually, if I'm going full coverage with my foundation, I'm going light coverage with my powder. If I'm going light coverage with my foundation, I'm going full coverage with my Studio Fix powder, if that makes any sense. So I'm just going to get a little bit of the powder, and I'm just going to set it. We use full coverage. We use a matte foundation, so you're not going to be setting forever. Trust me, because the foundation has already started to set and dry on its own. We just want to blend out, you know, the color. So you're just going to pull it down. And I'm going to use this to knock off my under eye powder. Yes, girls. Oh, thank you, Jessica. So yes, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go back in with this powder, but whatever's left on this brush, and I'm gonna knock off my bake, but I'm not gonna do that right now. So we have this and it's very natural. So like I told you, I'm gonna go in with the Sasha regular. I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna cut my cheek, but I'm gonna push it in. I'm not gonna bake under my cheek. Now when I wanna do a full glam, extra glam, you know I'm baking under eye and you know I'm baking to cut my cheek. I'm not doing that. I just wanna set it just to make sure that we can see the contour, but we're going to blend it away, okay? So that's the difference between me. I'm gonna just not go heavy on my face if it's a natural day. We're not gonna be chiseled and we're not gonna be super duper contoured because I don't want that. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to blend that away if we have any left. Okay. The next thing I'm gonna do, I have a bunch of, if you watch any of my lives, you know I love Morphe, their settings powders, excuse me, their contour palettes. I showed you all 4 of my contour palettes. I have the bronzers that come in those palettes separately as well that I've been neglecting. So I'm going to be taking Trailblazer. So this is, so basically this is, how much is this? $20. This is $20 if you buy this at Morphe. But if you buy the contour palettes that I've been showing, let me show one because one is literally right here. So if you get one of these contour palettes with a highlight, two highlights, 2 blushes, and 4, I believe, contour powders. Yes. So you get a highlighting powder and you get 2 bronzers and a contour, 2 blushes, 2 highlights. This is 20. This is 25. So had I known about these, I wouldn't have bought these, but it's okay. I think these came out later, but it's okay. So yeah, so basically what I'm, yeah, because those are new. So basically I'm going to be taking Phenom, excuse me. I'm going to take Phenom and I'm going to lightly contour my cheeks because this is a natural everyday face. So I'm just going to get a little bit. And I love Morphe's brushes. This is another brush. It's an E4. Beautiful. So I'm just going to contour. This brush will do the work for you. Come on, Morphe. What's up with this, you know what I mean? This promotion deal. What's up? Because I'm really repping y'all today because I love your brushes. So I'm just going to go in and I'm sweeping up. So I stamped it and then I started to sweep up. So this is, we get in there. This is almost there. So I'm going to set it. Well, not set because we already used my face powder to set, but now I'm just chiseling out the face. I want a very natural looking face today, so you know we got that. The next thing we're gonna do is I'm going to knock off my bake with this powder. Okay, we're just gonna knock it off. So I like to tap and kind of like a tap and grab, but a very quick motion. What bronzer was that again? This is the Phenom from Morphe. This is Phenom. This is what the color looks like. Love those palettes, look lovely. But listen, this is 20. The whole contour palette is 25. Had I known that. Well, these are new, so I'm not going to beat myself up. These bronzers came out last year sometime, and this contour palette came out a few months ago. So I'm not going to beat myself up. But the same price for one of these, you can add $5 more and get highlight, blush, highlight, blushes. This goes under your eyes if you wanted to brighten, and these are your contours. So, yeah. But it's okay because, you know, I like different looks for different things. So it's okay. So it's okay. But yeah, so literally if you want all of the bronzers like this, just get you each contour palette and you'll be fine because each color comes in each palette. So literally I have double of this because one of my palettes have this color, one of my palettes has this color, and one of my palettes has this color. So, but it's okay. It's okay. So I'm just gonna knock off this bake. knock off the bake. I'm gonna tap and drag. Just tap and drag softly, like really fast. Okay, and I'm gonna just blend out. Okay, so I'm gonna actually go into one of these palettes. This is the 8M palette that I just showed you guys. And I'm gonna take the bronzer. This is a soft bronzer. And I'm gonna take my same brush. I'm just gonna wipe it off. And I'm just going to add a little bronzer. I contoured, now I'm bronzing. The difference between contour and bronzer is contour creates a shadow, bronzing adds warmth to the face. So I hate to just have definition, but no warmth. So I'm just gonna take one of the bronzers and I'm just going to sweep in between my highlight and my contour with the same brush, but I wiped it off. Okay, so we're just going to start to just blend the two together. So as you can see, I have that dark, but now I have like a reddish tone, which is warmth. So that's what I like. I don't like to just leave it just like that. So I contour, but I don't have any warmth here. So you see like that line, hate that line. Here we don't have it that much. We're just going to blend it, but in between this line is where I'm going to highlight and everything will melt in. If I was just to go in and highlight here, you would just see this line and it's not going to look good. So I contour first. Now I'm blending out the contour with my bronzer to add warmth. So I just tap it and then I blend it down into the contour. Or you can go back and forth. I do both motions. Okay. So we're just going to tap. So you have highlight, contour, and then bronzer. Okay. So now that we have that, I'm going to highlight because it looks weird without a highlight. So I'm going to grab some highlights. Let me see what highlight is in this palette. Each palette has a different highlight. So let me grab one. Let me see, because I haven't grabbed the highlight from any other place. Okay, so this is the 8T palette. So I'm going to take these two highlights and I'm going to mix them. With the same brush. Nope, not going to do that. I'm not going to do the same brush. I'm going to take a Juvia's Place brush and I'm just going to blend both of these colors. And I'm just going to tap it. And I'm going to pull it down, actually. Tap and pull down. So see, like, you know me, you know my contour is always defined. Not today, because this is an everyday 1, 2, 3. So we're just going to pull it down into it. And we're going to do the same thing here. We're going to tap and drag down. Okay, we're going to do the same thing. Tap and drag. Okay. So this is what it looks like. 1, 2, 3. Rushing, trying to get out the door. This is the face. Put these back. I try to be organized so after the live I don't have too much to clean. Okay. So I'm gonna grab a blush. Hopefully I can find her. Nope, don't have a blush. Okay, I'm gonna take one of these palettes and I'm gonna get a blush. I thought I had a blush there, but I don't. Thank you, Jessica. Appreciate it. Okay, so this is my favorite palette for darker tone women. Amazing. This is the 8R. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to mix these two, and I'm going to just add some blush. So with the same brush, so I'm just going to wipe it off, and I'm going to go into these two. I'm just going to smile. Just wherever it goes, it goes. Just to add some warmth. You can put some blush here. This one a tip. Super weird. I don't know why people do that, but they do. So the next thing is I'm going to contour my nose. So I'm going to take the same 8R palette, but I'm going to mix the contour, the bronzer and the contour. And I'm just going to go down the bridge of my nose. It's going to look harsh, but I want to map out where I want it, and then I'm going to blend it out. So I like to make it harsh at first. Just at first. And then we're going to go in here. I like to take my contour right under my brow. We're just going to take it in here. Okay. Take your brush that you use to powder, and you're just going to blend it because you want it soft. And we're just going to blend. You don't want any harsh lines. Blend. Make sure that you still have that definition. Okay. Okay. The next thing is I'm going to bake my contour. I'm going to make a straighter nose. So I'm going to take some of that Sacha Light with that same brush, and I'm just going to go down the bridge of my nose, and I'm going to let it sit there to create a highlight. So you don't necessarily need to use product in order to highlight to highlight your nose down the bridge. So I'm just going to take this and I'm going to cheat. So, because I didn't use any concealer to brighten down the bridge of my nose. I didn't use any concealer to contour my nose. But you can do that with powder. So I'll show you exactly. So you'll just take it. And you're just going to let it sit there. And it's going to create a highlight for you that you didn't fight for. Because if you know me, you know I hate to contour my nose. So I'm just going to go on the sides just to make sure that it's straight. And I'm just going to leave it there, and that's that. You could do the same thing for under your eyes. If you didn't want to highlight with a lighter concealer, say you didn't have a lighter concealer, you can go in with a brightening powder and tap it in and then bake on top of it, and you'll be fine. So take the powder, press it in, and then let it just take some more and then let it sit under your eyes and fake bake, and it'll give you the brightening effect as well. I've done that too, like when I'm in a rush. Okay? So with that being said, you know, so this is done. So I'm going to take my wrap off. I'm going to cut it. Wow, I've never tried that. Yes, I've done that when I'm tired and I'm pressed for time. I can contour with powder and I can highlight with powder. Girl, trust me, the same way I'm doing my nose and my contour, I didn't put any dark concealer. I didn't put any light concealer. But you can fake it with powder. Trust me, I've done it many a times. So my eyes are very simple. Like I said, I may just throw a bronzer color on top. So I'm going to take the 8M palette, the same palette I showed you guys. I'm going to put this on my lid, and that is going to be my shadow. I love to use bronzers and contour powders for my shadow when it's like a very 1, 2, 3 kind of day. So that's what I'm going to do. So I had already put concealer on my lids in anticipation in case I wanted to do an eyeshadow look. Say I didn't want to do an eyeshadow look, I would put whatever left on my foundation brush. I would have taken my foundation brush and just stamped it and kept it cute. Okay? But I knew that I was going to put bronzer. Well, I knew there was a possibility that I was going to put bronzer on my lids. So I put concealer anyway, just to prep it, and, you know, we gonna do the do. I'm gonna take my foundation brush and just make sure that it's all the way blended. All the way. And I'm just going to pack this same bronzer right here on my lid. And that's pretty much the look. So you're just gonna pack it. Okay? And you don't even have to do this perfectly. As you can see, I'm just slapping it on there because I can, because it's that type of time. Like, say I really needed to be out the door, this is the look I'm doing. I would just go like that and do the same thing on the other side. I love bronzers and contours for fake shadow. It makes you look like you tried to do something, but, you know, and you really know you didn't have the time and you didn't really care. Okay? So we just want to pack it on. Make sure we get that outer, because you don't want that concealer peeping through. Whatever is left on the brush, I'm just going to blend it up. Literally blend. And it looks like you tried when you really didn't. And you're just going to blend it. So whatever is left on the brush, we're just going to blend up to the brow. Okay? And you can't tell me that I didn't get up at 2 a.m. doing my makeup to be here at 8 o'clock. You cannot tell me that. So that's that. So you just want to pop it on. Okay, so the next step is lashes. Now, if I was in a rush, I would do liner, but I'm not going to do liner for the sake of this video just because I said I didn't have the time and I'm rushing. Okay, so I'm rushing and I don't have the time to put liner on. This is exactly what I will be doing. So I'm just going to get the glue and I'm going to prep my lashes. And I'm going to show you some under eye. I'm going to do brown under eye liner just because we're rushing and who has time to mess up with black, right? So I'm going to show you my little eyeliner trick on the bottom. So I'm just prepping my lashes to pop these on. So we get the other lash out the box. And this is literally how I would fake it. And it will be 30 minutes if I'm not on live. But on live, I'm telling you guys and I'm, explaining, which is fine. So yeah, so it took a little longer, but this is exactly what I would do. In the meantime, I would grab as my lashes are drying, in my head, I'm grabbing my liner. So I'm gonna grab my lip liner and my eyeliner. Well, let me do eyes first because we're still on eyes. So this is, get any brown eyeliner, trust me, get any brown eyeliner. This is Teddy from MAC, and I'm going to just line the rim of my eyes. Let me just pull this in. I'm just gonna line it really quick. So I don't know if you can tell, but my lashes are really thick under. So I just put the liner here. So my eyes, my lower lash line, my lashes are very thick. So it still looks like I have liner here, but I don't because of the way it's full. But say you didn't have full lashes at the bottom, this would just make your eyes pop. So I'm just going to do it just for the sake of the live. Just for the sake of the live. And it will pop if your lashes are not as thick as mine. They'll still pop. I zoomed y'all all the way out. Ooh. Okay, so this is what it would look like, okay? All right, so the next thing we're gonna do is I'm going to take the same powder I told you guys about, the one that I set all over my face. I'm just going to take that powder and I'm going to press it under my eyes. Just to make sure that, everything is blended in. I knocked it off with this powder, but I didn't apply any powder. So you just want to make sure that everything is nice and smooth under your eyes. Okay, and this is what we have. I'm gonna zoom you out a little bit. Okay, perfect. So blend. So my lashes are still drying. I can see that they're wet. I'm just going to line my lips, literally, with some, I'm gonna do burgundy today because I want a little bit of pop of color. So I'm just gonna take my burgundy liner, 06 from my line, and I'm just going to line it. Pull in the corners. I always pull in my, always. Blend it, and I'm gonna add a gloss. Literally my everyday look. What glosses am I gonna take? I think I'm gonna take Skin if I could find her. This is Juicy. I don't want that look. Okay, so I found Skin. It's a very neutral. It's like a pinky peachy kind of neutral color. Let me show y'all her. So this is Skin from my line. Very pretty and neutral. Nothing too crazy. And I'm gonna add her to the center. I'm gonna just mix her in. And that's literally the lip. Very soft and natural. Burgundy and like a pinky peachy mauve in the middle. And yeah, we're good to go. Don't drop. After you do your lipstick, Just make sure you touch up your sides of your mouth. I always forget to tip until I'm taking pictures and I see that I need to touch it up. But it's very, very simple, the lip. And then I'm going to pop my lashes on. Let me pop these on. And the look is literally complete. And then we're going to set. We're going to set the face after I put the lashes on. If you want to, oh my God, like I just pulled everything together. Okay. So if you want, you can line the top after you put your lashes on and they're dried completely. You can take some black eyeliner and just line above the lash so that you can't see the lash band since we didn't do any liner. You can do that. Me, I'm not going to do that. Maybe I'll do it later. I doubt it though. But you can if you want to. Look at me pushing the lash off. Uh-oh. Come on, Diana. You know these lashes are not dry and you're messing with them. So just putting it on, it just pulls everything together. So we're just going to pop on the other lash. Do you guys use setting spray or no? Because some women I know they don't use any setting spray after their face is done. Do you use setting spray or you just powder and go? Like, what do you guys do? I love how lashes just make the look pop. Ciao, Marlena. Lashes could just turn it up, girl. I love some lashes. What's my favorite liner for the top for eyeliner? Like liquid liner. My favorite liquid liner at the moment is Essence. I love Essence. You just powder. This is Essence Super Precise Eyeliner from Ulta. It's $3.99. And whenever Ulta has like a 15 or 20% off, I just get these and they're like literally $1.25. So this is my favorite liner, Essence from Ulta. Just type in Essence liner and Essence like the magazine and you're good to go. That's low end. My favorite high end liner is this Liquid Lash liner from MAC. It is waterproof. So just know that it's not coming off when you wash your face. You got to use a wipe first and then wash your face. Powder and go just for me as well. Okay. And yeah, so this is going to stay on. Say your eyes are runny and teary, this is going to be your favorite liquid liner. Trust me. Trust me. So yeah. I always do a wet set. I can't help it. I always do a wet set. I don't know what it is about me. I just need a wet set. I feel like when I wet set my face, it just melts everything in and looks amazing. That's what I feel like. I'm going to pop a few curls in. Hopefully, oh, I guess not because my curling iron ain't on. I was going to pop a few curls in the front. But my eyeliner said no, no, no. Not my eyeliner. Me too. Okay. I like a wet set. I just feel like, you know, you put it. I'm going to plug in my curling iron because I want to put like 1 or 2 curls in the front. But yeah, I feel like a wet set just melts everything in. Yeah, so my favorite setting sprays are the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. This is really good if you're dry and you love to like really, really set your face and make sure like it's set. This Luminous spray is really, really good too. Sometimes I use them together. Sometimes I'll spray this first and then this on top and it just blends. Maybe I'll do that today. And you know I love MAC Fix Plus. Love her. She's good too. And I love this Makeup Revolution Calming Mixing Spray. Thank you, Tavara. This is my lashes from my line. These are Miss Dainties from my line. They're on my website. But yes, love, love, love that. So we're going to move this mirror back. So I didn't forget about me baking my nose. So I'm going to finally take that off. But as you can see, it looks like it's contoured. Wow, very beautiful. Thank you, Jessica. As you can see, it looks like it's contoured. And I did not contour and I didn't highlight with anything but powder. You can get away with just powder and keeping it moving. I'm telling you, I've done it where I've literally woke up, pressed for time, and I have to leave out in an hour. And this is what I do. Like just bronzer. Like no one can tell you just bronzer on the lid is not beautiful. Like it gives you a very soft and pretty look. So just throw that bronzer right on that lid, girl, and blend it to the brow. The reason why I blend it to the brow is whatever is left on your brush will set that concealer under your brow, and it's going to give you a gradient effect. So that's why I concentrate the bronzer here and then just blend up. Like no one could tell me that this is not eyeshadow on my eyes. They're going to be like, oh my God, I like your eyeshadow. What kind of color is that? Bronzer. You know what I mean? Bronzer. So with that being said, I think I'm going to highlight a little bit more because you know I love me some highlight. You know I love me a highlight. I can't help myself. I just love highlight. Hopefully I can find another one. No, that's going to be way too much. Okay, I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it because I can't find my highlight. And I don't want a highlighting palette right now. Nope, don't want a highlighting palette. So this is the final look. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just, don't mind the forehead. You know I ain't got no makeup on my forehead. So I'm going to show you, I'm going to use this first. I'm going to use the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray to set my face first. And I'm going to wet set with this. And then I'm going to go in with the Luminous because I want to be luminous and light because, you know, it's an everyday look. And that's literally it. I'm going to let that sit. And like I said, a wet set. The skin is wet. We're going to let that dry down while we pop some curls into this hair just in the front. It doesn't really need curls, but I'm being extra today. So we're going to just pop that on. I'm going to spray my hair. I'm going to take some polisher. So this is the IC polisher. Love this. It's actually a heat protectant and a shine spray, but I don't really use it prior to curling. So we're going to use it prior to curling today. So I'm just going to pop some curls just in the front. I like what the back is doing. I like when my back is like really you know, short and like mushroomy and cute. Okay. So I'm just going to pop a curl or two. I really need to cut this, but I'm not. So I'm just going to take the curler and I'm just going to, this is a 1 inch, but you'll see this in the video. This hair tutorial will be on my channel on Sunday. So you'll see what hair I used and all that good stuff. Okay, I just put a few curls in the top. I just like height. The bigger the hair, the higher, the closer you are to heaven. So that's my mentality. So I'm just going to pop a little bit of curls. Makeup looks beautiful. Oh, nice. Thank you, Dee. Appreciate it. So I'm just popping a little bit of curls. And literally, I would be out the door at work. And then when I get to work, they would say, Diana, you don't have a cut crease? No, I don't have a cut crease. I don't need a cut crease every day. You know, or glitter. I love glitter. I think my next look, I want to use glitter. I think tomorrow I'll use some glitter. I'll be live again tomorrow. I don't know what time. I'm supposed to go live today at 6 p.m. and I'm on live now. Because I feel like my 6 p.m. classes, my 6 p.m. classes, well, it is kind of like a class. But I feel like my 6 p.m. lives, they're cool. But the kids are back in school and I'm back in mommy mode. My daughter may need something, you know. So I just like to, you know, just be available for that. But you guys can always go back and watch my lives and comment. And I'll definitely see your comment. If you have a question, definitely let me know. But yeah, I just want to, you know, pop a few curls. I love when my hair is big. I love big hair. Does anybody else love big hair? Or you guys like sleek hair? I love big hair. Like the bigger the better. The bigger the better. But yeah, that's just me. And I like to shake it. Where's my comb? I have a specific comb for this. Oh, there we go. This is my favorite comb. So when you have styles like this, just get you one of these combs and you'll be good to go. See, I just want a little height. I don't have, oh, I have earrings. Yes, so we're gonna pop on some earrings and I'll show you guys the finished look. And we're gonna be good to go. But I'll be back live tomorrow. I think I'm gonna do a glitter look because I haven't done glitter in a long time. Color and glitter I haven't done in a long time. So, but yeah, I like messy hair. There we go. I like messy big hair. Big messy hair, that's my thing. So let me pop another curl right here. I sleep on this side, so this side tends to not be so big because I sleep on my right side every night. So yeah, this side is always a little bit bigger, but whatever. But yeah, this is the look. And I love it. I love the look. It's very cute. And this is what I would do for my everyday look. Everyday half an hour look. And I'm out the door. If you want, you can show the brows. You can show the brows because the brows are done. You know what I'm saying? But yes, this is the finished look. So let me pause. Let me pose for my thumbnail. Does anybody else have questions? If you have any questions, let me know. But this is literally the look. And I'm obsessed. So I'll be back on tomorrow live. Don't forget to, thank you, Dee. Don't forget to turn on your post notifications for when I go live. Because when you turn those on, as soon as I go live, you will get that notification. Even if you can't watch it at that time and join the live, you can always interact with me after the live because I'll see everyone's comment if you comment on the live. You know, so you're not going to miss out. Just turn on your post notifications. Don't forget to like and share and comment on the video. And yeah, this is my everyday out the door. She ain't got time, but she got things to do. Look. So I hope I'm going to go wash these brushes too. I have brushes over there from the last live. I ain't wash them. But I'm going to wash them today. I'm going to wash them today. But I truly, truly appreciate all the support. Thank you so much for always tuning into my lives. Marlene, I love you, girl. And, you know, I love everybody that tune into the lives and are interactive with me. I truly appreciate it. I love when you guys talk to me and interact and answer questions and tell me things that you guys like. So, yeah, I super duper enjoy things like that. And I will definitely see you guys tomorrow on live. Please turn on your post notifications so you know when your girl is going live. If you can't watch it then, you can always comment and I see you. And I truly appreciate it. Thank you so much for joining the live. And I will see you guys tomorrow. I got to do laundry in the morning, so I'll see y'all. I don't know what time. I know I'm super like, hey, Free, it's fine. I'll be back live tomorrow. Just turn on your post notifications and you'll see when the live is up. But I truly, truly appreciate you guys and I'll see you later. See you tomorrow, Marlene. I love you, girl. Bye.